everyone, it's great to see you. Today we are going to be rearranging some of the flowers that we've planted by the shed. When I first decided what I would put here, the leaves had not fully leafed out on the trees yet. The neighbors had taken down some trees last fall, so I thought we were going to get a lot more sun than we are. And because of that, I think that some plants need to be switched out. So the first thing we're going to look at is these window boxes. These particular annuals really do well in full sun. So they're just not getting enough to thrive. Although they look plenty healthy, I want these to be huge cascades of flowers. So we're going to take these out and put them in some pots. And then we're going to put some begonias in here, which really do thrive in the shade. I think it'll give us that color that we need, and all the plants will just be happier all around. The other thing we're going to change is sort of our focal point in the center. This clematis, which is a Viva Polonia clematis, has done really well for a couple years. Unfortunately, it has clematis wilt at the moment. So for those of you who are familiar with clematis, you know that sometimes your clematis just all of a sudden gets clematis wilt and it looks like it's died, which certainly is the case with this one. It all gets dried and shriveled up. The great thing with clematis wilt is, although no one knows why this happens, it'll die down and come back. So there's hope for the clematis still. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it somewhere else for now. And we are going to put in this beautiful rose. So this rose here is a Zephirine Drouhin, which is an old rose. It was introduced in 1868, and the man who hybridized it named it after his wife. It's a thornless rose, which makes it so nice to work with. It is also a climbing rose. So Dan has been so awesome. He's put together a trellis here and he's going to hang it on the side of the shed. We are going to train the new rose right up the side. It gets about 8 feet tall, so it should be good in the space. And it's one of the roses that actually can thrive with some shade. So I think we're going to get enough sun here to still have it bloom throughout the summer. So we're going to get started and we'll check back in with you as we go along, and wish us luck. This is when I'm really glad that it's a thornless type. Whenever we dig the hole, we want to make sure that we're going about twice as wide and about 1.5 times as deep. And I have the drip line on each side here too. Okay, oh, let me grab my fertilizer. I like to see which side I want facing out. It sort of looks like it's growing that way towards the sun, so I think I'll put that up against here and tie it up. There's probably no right or wrong way. Okay, here we go. This is the delicate part. I think I want it a little deeper. Okay, that looks pretty centered. So our project is done. It is looking fabulous. I think this just looks so much brighter in a really shady corner. Our rose is situated nicely in front of our trellis. Dan did a great job. This was a lot of work to put the trellis up, so thanks, Dan. And now we can train it going up, tie it onto the trellis. And with a little trimming, this size rose will stay just about the size of this wall, which is perfect. And the window boxes here look awesome. I love these begonias. They are so bright. I had 2 hangers. One is down there still, and an identical one, which I took apart. There were 4 separate begonia plants in there, which I have separated into the window boxes, and they just fill it beautifully. Now you have to be careful with begonias. Begonias bloom facing one direction, so always plant them so that whatever direction the flowers are opening is the one that you're going to be seeing. Remember that if I were to turn this around, you would think it would grow out towards the sun and flower facing outward, but it won't. It's going to flower in the direction that it always does. So very important just to get the best look of your begonia there. And then I have the sweet potato vines, which I left in. They won't get probably as big as they would have if they were in full sun, but they will still lend that nice lime color, which really brightens everything up. So I'm just going to sit and enjoy this now. This is a really nice change on our shed, and it goes to show you sometimes the best laid plans really weren't the best plans in the first place, and you have to change them. I hope you have a wonderful day, and join me soon in the next video.